Yo, what's going on, everybody? Stocks down bad, crypto down bad, NFTs, volumes down. I mean, most everything is just pretty bad. Other than the big projects, like we were saying, nothing new really to report. We'll go over our thoughts, what we're doing. Yeah. Anyway, so let me get the other guys in here.
You can fix it. You can fit
What's
them.
up, guys?
Yo.
What's up? Oh, it's sold out.
Yo.
Yo.
Yeah, I see the GPUs on Best Buy. Go. I don't know if you guys follow the traditional markets, but they're really down today. They're down bad over the past month and a half or so if you just look at SPY. The crypto down today again. Obviously, we've been heading down in most any sort of investment things. I'd be interested. I wish we had somebody who knew a lot about housing stuff. I know that obviously with rates going up from basically 2.5, we're at like 5.5. Not a lot of people are looking to get obviously new loans. So, you know, if they have a 2.5% loan right now, they're not looking to move and get a different house because your loan is going to be 3 points higher. So, would just be interested to see the outlook on that whole thing because the housing market has been crazy, at least in terms of prices and stuff. Inflation's bad. Yeah, but obviously that'll impact our NFT place. The big projects, like we said yesterday, still doing well, or at least having some sort of uptrend. BAYC. Moonbirds. I saw Moonbirds the past couple of days. People saying they were missing out because of the nesting thing coming up here in a few days where you can... What are you getting? Do you know yet? Or nobody knows what happens?
No, we don't. It's supposed to be... People are estimating that it is some kind of airdrop from what the oddities account looks like. And the fact that Moonbirds tweeted out like the same kind of pixelated image that's similar to the oddities thing. So it could be an airdrop, but no one actually knows. There was a meme going around that it was just stickers for like the first draw nest that you get. And then like the bronze one, which is the next tier from staying nested, would be like an actual NFT product. But Moonbirds yesterday they did their second airdrop for traits that your Moonbird has. And it was for the people with the heart eyes. They got a collaborative NFT that was like basically, I think the floor is like 3 ETH or something. So they continue to reward these traits, but then they put an announcement in the Discord yesterday that said like, while some of these traits have been rewarded already, like rest assured that, you know, if you hold any Moonbird and nest it, you will receive like the vast majority of all the benefits. So
Gotcha.
Yeah, the floor's been moving. It's like 26.9, and that's up from like a low, I think, during the flash crash with the Luna stuff at like 16 or 18. So a lot of positive movement.
Okay. This is crazy. We're only at $13 million in NFT volume.
Today.
Halfway through the day.
Yeah.
That's so pathetic. Oh my gosh.
I'd expect chimpers to juice that up a little bit later.
They better juice it up.
Juice it up.
Juicers. I wanted to check out what Azuki's been doing. That's one I kind of was like wanting to look at really quickly.
I think they fell below 13, if I recall.
Okay.
But I'm not exactly sure.
They belong.
Yeah, no announcement or anything from them. Beans are really low too, unfortunately.
Yeah.
1.5 last I looked.
Yeah, fuck those two. Other deeds obviously doing decent. I mean, Coda's up to 23.9. The floor price 3.2. People were saying if they were gonna buy land right now, we said this yesterday, look for the mutant land. So the ID would be up to 29,999. You can get in at 3.89, so about 0.6 above, 0.7 above the current floor. And there's only, let's see how many are listed. This is kind of interesting. By now, I like to go up to 7 just because I feel like that would be really bullish, obviously. 248 listed between 3.89 ETH up to 7. Let's see what it would take to get up to 5.01. It would take 72 sales. Okay. So not a lot if you were to get one of the inner swamps for the mutants. The other thing I would like to look at is the artifact. I said this a long time ago. When they separated artifact as one of the options, like obviously there's going to be significance to having an artifact. They're 20% of the collection since there's 20,000, and there are how many under 164 for sale under 5 Ethereum. So a little over double that of mutants, but still starting at the same price as a mutant floor at 3.89. And I just think that the artifact stuff might have a little bit higher upside more immediately once they do make an announcement. I think you're going to be able to sell the artifacts individually on this like marketplace that everyone's talking about. So I just feel like, and I have bought a banana one. I don't really know what that floor is, but just to say that I like buying these for just a little bit of a premium since there's only 20% in the collection, and I think you'll be able to make some decent upside. I think you'll make over like the 0.6 off owning an artifact. That's kind of my play with these deeds. I think 2 of mine have artifacts, so
yeah, I would bet that any of like the individual items that you can see on the land will be decoupled. So I think the coda you can remove, I think the artifact you can remove, and then at that point, right, you'll have a floor piece of land, unless you bought a mutant piece of land with an artifact, which might be the best bang for your buck. That way you're not left with like kind of just floor land after you remove the artifact or coda. That's what I'm interested to see how the floor is going to react on the codas once, or actually on the other deeds once the codas are decoupled. I wonder if the common floor is just going to kind of fill up with land that used to have codas on it.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Let me see something here. I can make some. Oh, wow. This is very interesting. Okay, so the artifact with these characters, they start at 90 total in the collection. This one Z I was looking at back when it was they were available for like 7 to 8 Ethereum. They're at 14 right now. That's way above where they've ever been. These artifacts, these characters that are on these. Let me see. Tavo 10.5 minimum. Yeah, these are way up. So I bet people know something with these freaking characters. You can get that guy for 8, that guy for 12. These are way up. Let me just say that. So again, if you're looking for plays that might have good upside, it seems like people know that these artifact characters are really solid. There's another thing I want to check here, which are these coda specific artifacts. These floors were okay. So the floors on these really haven't moved much. I was looking at these artifact shovel things and axes. I think the floor was maybe as low as like 7 or something, but even here, 8.25, not up a bunch. So it does look like though those characters have gone up a lot. Just something I hadn't looked at, and I just thought to look at that because I was looking at those a few weeks ago when the floor on the artifacts was above 4, like 4.1, 4.2. These character ones were 7-ish, 8-ish. Actually, some were well below 7. Some of the characters that look kind of stupid are not as good. So
Yeah.
something to keep in mind. Could be nothing.
I was looking at Codas with the weapons, and the floor on those has steadily risen as well. It's at 28 right now, and the floor is pretty thin to 30, like only 3 of them.
Yeah.
So interested to know what those are going to do. I would bet people, if you're going to spend 24 ETH, why not spend 28 and get one with a weapon, just because there are some that don't have them. And I was looking at how many Codas till 30 ETH. Let me check it right now.
Yeah, when he's talking about the weapons, I had thought about this. We had talked about that or said something about weapons before. And obviously these Coda weapons that I'm clicking on with these artifacts, they come with a 4.7 Ethereum premium. But obviously you're probably going to be able to put these weapons with your Coda and it's going to do something for your Coda. And that's probably the same for even all these other axes and forged axes and stuff. They just might not do as much for your character, but maybe some. I mean, like you can get some of these weapons for 4.18. You can get one. So I mean, there's some sort of plays probably to be made here. I don't know. Kind of smart.
I'm seeing unnamed wallets right now just buying a ton of floor land. Kind of interesting. I'm just looking at the volume. This one guy's picked up like 10 of these in the last hour.
Yeah.
It's interesting. I don't know. Something's definitely going on.
Which wallet is that? We can check if it's a new
one. 18D. He just bought the most recent one.
18D. Okay, let's check
He's
it.
got a
Joined
a
April.
bunch.
Look at that.
Yeah. Look at how much he's been buying in his activity.
Etherscan. It's probably one of the
all
founders right here. Doesn't have much. Luna Community Refund. What the heck?
Started buying them 2 days ago. He's got
quite a bit.
11, 13 of them. So kind of interesting to see. He's got more. He's got like 15 or 16. So just watching these. I don't know if I'd be buying floor land right now, just because I'm not sure what's going to happen to the price. But it is steadily moving up. We just broke 3.2, which is kind of a big deal. So could be interesting.
Cool.
Anyway.
Okay. Off of the land stuff, I got sidetracked on land, but I think some solid stuff there. The back to the Moonbird, so the Nest rewards, building branding, achievements, hiring. Okay.
Yeah. So they are working on stuff. I think that's the reason why the floor has been moving up. But I already mentioned some of that stuff already.
Yeah.
So
cool. Baki.
This is slumped.
Baki.
Boys. Yeah, I mean, this was one that I don't even know how long it's been. It got super delayed. Nothing too crazy here. I won whitelist through Dippies, if you remember those, who were buying those probably like 2 months ago. I think this was by the same artist of Starcatchers, and then all that stuff came out, and it kind of just a PR nightmare. But I mean, if you can mint these and not pay a ton in gas, should be an easy quick flip. It cost me like 0.07 total. Floor is 0.159. There's a public sale. I think it's on May 21st, which is tomorrow, and you have to sign up for a pre-mint. Nothing too crazy about these. Some cool artwork. I know this was on Aiden's radar months ago. Feels like. But yeah, I mean, definitely going to sell it before reveal. I think they'll probably pump after sellout tomorrow. Pre-mint is a first come first serve. They call it a raffle, but it's going to be extremely over allocated. So I would imagine that there's probably going to be decently high gas. So wouldn't rush into buying this on public if the gas doesn't add up. But easy quick flip at least for whitelisters.
Yeah. I can't get behind this shit.
Yeah, this is going to be another one where, it looks like there's volume, but I don't think it'll be sustained.
No.
I don't
know
where this will be.
This is not what I'm looking for right now.
Kind of a fun fact, though. Boo from Felix Flips is like the community manager over at Boki.
Wow.
So that's kind of a cool crossover. But yeah, I'm not buying this right now.
Fun fact.
That's bearish.
Yeah, my first ETH mint in quite some time. But
okay.
not not going to make any crazy money on it.
If
But-
you're minting, sell it and make your profit.
Yep.
Oh
profit's
shit! What did I
profit.
just do? My monitor just shut off. The fuck?
We can hear you.
Yeah, I know, but I can't see anything. 1 second. Oh,
Technical difficulties.
my monitor like came unplugged. Okay, out of here. Chimpverse today, minting in 1 hour 41 minutes, 2 p.m. EST.
Yeah. So Chimpers.
Yeah.
We saw the books. The snapshot was yesterday after our podcast. I had talked about buying the books at 4 ETH to get access to this mint. After the snapshot, the floor went down to like 0.4, I think, then bounced to like 0.6. I want to say is where it's at right now. There's a lot of whale activity from what I was seeing, keeping these books up. Someone was speculating on Twitter that there'll be mutant chimpers at some point, and he would expect the books to like use something like that. You
Oh,
can
boy.
actually read the ebook, and they were saying that there's like hints to what's coming next in the book. And of course, I haven't read it yet, but I might take a look later today. But more importantly, the Chimpers Mint is this afternoon at 2 p.m. Eastern. It'll be open for 72 hours, and on Sunday it will close. And then those on the wait list from the pre-mint raffle will be able to mint. And I think there should only be like 100 or so spots, so it'll be really fast. Really looking forward to this. Have seen more people talking about it on Twitter. I was in the Moonbirds Discord a bit yesterday asking some members if they were planning to mint and stuff, and a lot of them seemed excited about it. So this feels like it's been under everyone's radar, but I think the right people are paying attention. So it'll be interesting to see. I need to open at like 4 ETH for to break even from the book, hopefully higher. I don't really think that that's possible at this time, but that doesn't mean I'll be like panic selling this. Hopefully I can hit like a semi-rare one and look to sell, but it's hard to gauge because the Genesis Chimpers, they only were able to be sold through auction, and you had to like burn one of the golden fleeces or diamond fleeces that you were given as a holder. So there's just very few sales, and it's kind of difficult to gauge like true demand on something like this. But I know some of our guys are going for it as well, so should be interesting to watch, just see what the aftermarket activity looks like. But yeah, looking forward to it. I don't think I'll be making a potential flips call on these.
Okay.
Market conditions kind of seem a little rough for something like this, but gonna watch.
I pulled up here real quick. I think Chimpverse, if they drop the 2 ETH, I'll buy one. But doubt that happens. I was looking
Yeah,
here at the Art of Seasons. They dipped after we bought, and now they're back up to where we bought. So
Yeah, I saw them as low as 1.2. Now are they still 1.4?
1.42.
Okay, nice.
Yeah, so they
Cool.
came up a little bit here. So nothing going on with that yet. We're waiting.
Yeah, slow
Obviously.
volume. But the fact that the floor is staying pretty solid, I think, is a good sign.
Okay. I think we're out of the Ethereum stuff, and we're into Solana world. Tons of like crazy shit going on. Yeah. But to start off, DGods announced the Duppies, and they only caused 25 Sol to mint. Is
Just
that
an arm
right?
and a leg or so.
Huh?
Yeah, just an arm and a leg or so.
Well, 25 Sol, so 25 times $12. It's only like $300.
So it's a little bit more than 12 for now.
What is it? 50?
48.71
50 bucks.
at this current moment.
Okay.
But
so basically $1,000
yeah,
bucks.
so we don't really know much yet. They just announced this at like 1 a.m. last night. It's going to be a 375 dust mint, whatever that equates to. I imagine as we get closer to that mint date, whenever it is. They said it's in June.
Dust was $6, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, mint
It
with
was-
dust, 375 dust.
Yep.
Okay.
So I don't know. It'll probably be more by then. I'm planning on buying some. I don't know if I'm going to buy the full 375 or
And you're not even
Just buy-
guaranteed to mint. I mean, obviously, there's going to be a lot of people waiting to buy this.
yeah. So the only guaranteed mint there is right now is for dead god holders, not D god holders, to be specific. And not every D god has been made a dead god, but they even at that point only get
Oh, you have to
one mint.
mutate.
Yeah. So there's 13,333 supply, which I think is one of the highest I've ever seen off the top of my head. Maybe Solstead Citizens is the only other one that I can remember even near there. But again, we don't know much. We just know that it's fully in dust. Obviously, D-Gods is, D-Gods. Not much you need to really dive in there. But yeah, I'm looking closely at dust right now.
What's the price of
But-
dust?
It is, I was looking a few minutes ago, it was like 280.
Oh, okay, yeah.
276
so Dust
right now.
Protocol. Somebody said it was like $6 the other day. No,
It was
$3.20.
It was $6 at its peak back in April.
3 months ago. Yeah, $6.
Yeah.
Or not 3 months ago, on the 3-month chart.
Mhm.
Okay.
But yeah, I mean, we're still waiting for more info there. Looking for a mint
Huh.
in June. So I did some rough number crunching. Right now, there's 5.9-ish million dust in circulation at any given moment, and that's a rough estimate, not 100% accurate. If
great.
each mint is 375 dust, that totals out to just under 5 million in total cost. So one, Frank is just cleaning house, right? He's going to make millions. But two, and this is where it concerns us, the demand for dust, because it's not just used for the mint, right? You can use it for raffles, you can sell it, stuff I don't even know about because I'm a D-God, but I think there's going to be a real, leading up to that mint, I think that the dust price is basically just going to jet back up. I don't know where it settles, but
You say go up?
yeah, oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
As people
I think that it would be I mean, it seems it's tough because this market could literally just continue to die.
Yeah, on paper it makes sense,
Yeah,
right? But
it could be
still,
like ape, but it could be like ape, you know?
Yeah,
It's hard to
but
say.
I don't know. I mean, D-Gods are definitely big enough to the space to maybe do that.
Yeah.
I'm going to buy some slowly and surely if I can get to that 375 by then, which doesn't seem too difficult over time.
Yeah.
It's just a matter of how soon do we have. I mean, they said June, so it could be June 1st. I don't know.
Right. So
but-
June, that's crazy. It's just literally in a week or two or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you can't swap, obviously, in MetaMask because it's a Solana ecosystem, but you could probably very easily in your in your Phantom wallet or something, swap. For dust.
There's Radium Swap. That's a big popular one. I use Jupiter Swap sometimes.
Okay.
And I'm going to have a big post up. I started writing it.
Can you not just swap it right in Phantom?
Not to dust, I don't think so.
Oh, yeah, I don't see dust there. Okay. Did you say Radium?
Yeah, Radium is one. Yeah, I will.
Radium, I think, is a wallet, right? Hardware or a desktop wallet, maybe?
I don't know what it's technically categorized, but if you look at that, I just sent you a different one.
What is this
add in the
thing,
chat.
Elise? Just what the heck is this?
It's been getting
What did you say? This might be a good flip here.
it dropped earlier, it's just getting bothered.
I'm gonna buy one. If you're in our Discord, go to the low key. This thing is at least still in stock for me, so I'm gonna try to buy one. You guys see that?
I do. I don't know what it is though.
I mean, I don't know why it resells. It sells every day for a lot. Okay, I'm buying this. Like a lot of sales.
There's a dolphin on it.
Buy it. What the hell is this? It says ships.
46 left. Sold out.
Wow.
I think we just
Gone.
shredded that.
Gone. Wow. That's insane.
I just grabbed two of
That was
those.
so easy. I bought two as well.
Yup. Right there, boom, $200, $250.
Dude,
Yeah.
what is that thing?
It's some like thing for like I don't know, some.
Oh, it must be
Nico
one of
said
those
testing
kits.
equipment.
It's for like microcomputers.
Yeah, but it's one of those kit things, maybe. That's crazy. Great shit, at least. I looked, I saw it, and I was like, yeah, what the fuck? Why is there clouds and shit coming in this monitor?
Yep, the sale volume is so high too.
Yeah, that's what I just saw.
That's
All right. Well, nice little easy money there. Love manualing stuff. Okay, back to where we were. Dust. Key takeaways. Maybe Dust is a play. Not financial advice. I will be buying some. But yeah, the market could just continue dying or continue down. I don't know about, I don't think we need to say dying. But anything else we should say about that?
Stay tuned. I'm putting a channel up right after this podcast, and
Cool.
we'll keep it updated as more comes out.
Okay. Cool. Let's get into the drama with the reptilian renegade and the whole Balloonsville guy and crazy.
Yeah, it was a bit crazy yesterday for sure. So, reptilian renegades, right? We saw them go absolutely crazy. They minted on the Hydra launch pad, which is key. We'll get to that. You guys remember Balloonsville?
Yeah.
Yes.
Balloonsville. Big rug.
He was the same guy.
Right. Crazy.
He came back. He basically put the whole influencer space on blast. I mean, if you scroll through the Reptilian Renegade Twitter, it's gone now. Actually, you can't even scroll through it. But man,
Oh,
he
it just
lit.
what the hell? I just was on it and now it's gone.
He lit everybody up. He called out everyone. But man, it was a horrible, horrible, horrible look for Hydra in particular. He pulled up receipts. He basically put everyone who had anything to do with any negative actions with them on blast. And I do feel bad for the owner of Hydra because I don't think he was part of it, and it was the people under him. But basically what had happened was he went through this entire process as a project owner to kind of find their exploits and prove he could rug them. Basically, he's like a sociopath. So he did it. They didn't take any proper precautions like they had said they were doing, and he just aired it all out with pictures, with receipts. I think one of the things he said was their employees, I don't know if it was accidental or on purpose, but their employees wound up minting 3 rares in a row, I believe, towards the end of the mint, and then selling them all for like 100 sold profit. So moral of the story here, this guy took every piece of negative information about the Hydra launchpad, just made it public, and it was a horrible look for them. I mean, there was drama on Twitter timelines and Twitter Spaces for hours. I think it's probably still going on if you were to go look now. He called out, in particular, Trip and Apes, all these other big projects coming up, all minting on Hydra launchpad. So I'm actually, it's hard to pick sides, I guess, because who knows who's lying and who's not. It certainly doesn't look great for Hydra either way. I'm hoping that Trip and Apes goes elsewhere to mint. I think that's a good PR move, and if they don't, I have a whitelist, so I'm going to mint either way because will I lose 3 soul at most? But I don't know. At that point, I worry about secondary. If they move, it makes me feel all the more confident in it. But yeah, I mean, I was watching this go down, and I just couldn't believe it was real. It was bad. It was really bad.
Yeah. It was like, yeah, I was watching it nonstop. Crazy.
Yeah, my eyes were glued. And I think lizards are right now like still decently high. I think they're at like 8, but we had considered buying them at the very beginning of yesterday's events.
Yeah.
Just because we've seen it a million times where things get rugged and people buy them anyway because they think they'll get unrugged, which is not a good thing that we do, but we got to follow the money.
Right.
And then it was funny. Hydra tried to regain the Reptile Renegade account, But then the guy hacked it back and said, "Man, these guys are so lazy. They didn't even change the password. Jesus!" And just that was what kickstarted the barrage of tweets that really shake the space up.
Yeah, I don't really want to touch them right now.
Yeah, no, I want nothing to do with them. Especially next week. Even if Trippin' Apes don't switch their launchpad, people are still going to go for them. People are still going to liquidate everything. And if these are a recent rug that still has any sort of value, even like it does, these are going to be the first to go. I'm not touching them.
All right, off the drama, on to better things. Even though the Drippin' Bears is our next subject.
Yeah, this is a super degen play. But they've got a good following. They literally cost like $10 if you convert it to dollars. So, I mean, use a burner, be safe, but not really much else to say as long as it's not a rug, which always possible. But they claim that they're pre-approved by Magic Eden. I have no reason to believe that they're 100% telling the truth. But if they are, these will easily make you money. Whether you mint them or buy them off secondary. I mean, it's been degen week more than anything else. How many bear derivatives have we seen just go up and down and up and down, up and down the whole week? So, pretty simple mint there.
And then the other meant Cursed Souls.
Yeah, so this is another big one today. I'm not too excited for it, but it is notable, so I did want to talk on it just a bit. They say that they're the first 3D animated NFT that actually retains the animation. I don't know if that's true. I haven't looked into it. I can't think of any others off the top of my head. I kind of like them. Just going to be one where we watch whitelist and see how it goes. Not much to look at there. Just a gamified staking roadmap, same as usual.
Cool.
But we'll see how it goes.
All right. That is it for Solana. Out of NFTs into retail. Joe Fresh Goods. We dominated these on Instagram the other day. They canceled a bunch on the restocks. Prices are fucking great. Over 350 on this pair we have here. And yeah, they did a New Balance drop. How did that go for people botting?
Not great for us.
Yeah, very hit or miss.
Okay.
I feel like New Balance is at one point it was super easy because I don't think a lot of people knew about it, but now everyone's kind of looking at it as this easy target, and now we're all just competing with each other. So I don't think any of us hit here on New Balance. There were some checkouts for bots, but nothing substantial, at least from what I saw. And I also had my Instagram order canceled, so thank you, Instagram.
Let's go.
All right. I might keep mine. We'll see. We have this weekend Jordan 4 Military Blacks. Price is decent. 210 retail though. Obviously, should be fine. Yeah. I think it's.
Yeah, Jordan
they're
4
gonna
is
be cool.
usually a pretty strong shoe to hold, especially.
Yeah.
And black and white is probably the most wearable colorway of all time, arguably. So I see no world where these aren't profitable.
Agree. I like these. I might
Yeah.
even try to buy a couple aftermarket if they get low enough.
Yeah.
I like buying Jordan 4s on secondary.
Yeah,
Jordan
they always
4.
hold low. Aiden and I still have a nice pack of Tout 4s from, 2 years ago?
Do you have the
Yeah.
University Blues?
I do, actually.
There you go.
I have them in golf shoe version.
Oh. See ya. Okay. Off of that, and now the Yeezy 700 V3s that we talked about the other day.
Carbons, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Cool shoe. Prices aren't that great though.
Yeah.
I would expect them to be higher, but unfortunately they're not. So I'm not sure how hard people are going to go on these. 700 V3s they don't really do as well as they started.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I'm not buying them.
Yeah, I mean, they'd be a cool personal, I think. Or maybe a good hold just because it's a unique colorway, but I mean, if I had to pick one shoe to go for tomorrow, it's certainly the Force.
Yeah.
Awesome. And then lastly, we have a Sunday break for Whatnot, yeah? So
Yeah. So I think we went live the other night. I know a couple of people hopped in and got into some of the breaks. Obviously, we had our member Stillers man hit the 101 Lewis Hamilton, which is pretty crazy. So I think we're gonna go live again as we're only like, I think Jake and I was like 69 days to the Natty.
Yep.
Yeah.
Who's
So I think we're
counting, though?
gonna who's counting? We're gonna probably go live a couple times between then and now. But yeah, if anyone's going, like Slumped is still looking his like rooming situation.
Yep.
He's still looking
Well,
for a roommate. So
A little up in the air, yep.
yeah.
I thought
but
I had a
yeah,
room.
yeah, no.
I'm pretty sure
I
it's
think
in
that's
the
it.
fall.
Yeah, just reach out to us. We'll take care of it.
Yeah, looking forward to the break. We've been degenning into a lot of breaks on Whatnot over the past 2 days, staying up till all hours of the morning, trying to hit some good stuff. None of us have really hit anything crazy yet, but that might change tonight. People are ripping the hell out of this.
Adam's doing pretty good.
I have.
Oh, yeah.
been doing pretty
Yeah,
well.
sounds like it.
I
We
hit
saw someone ripping Dynasty last night, and we saw a what was it, a Lando and a Verstappen in a row?
Yeah.
Crazy. Yeah.
Big boy stuff.
We almost ripped it. We almost bought it too, but Jake kept saying we were gonna get a team principal and lose all our money. But oh well. Thanks, Jake.
Jake knows
Thanks,
all
Jake.
about the principles.
I don't have any slumps kind of bankroll from there. So.
what?
Nice.
Nothing. What'd you say?
What?
You got to.
Yeah, join us on Sunday. Should be fun.
All
We will
right.
be flying into breaks after this, perhaps. At D-Gen roll.
I don't know if anyone's doing breaks right now, but it's nice.
No, we should check.
Definitely check.
Cool. Sounds good. Everybody have a good weekend. And we'll see you Monday. Thanks,
Peace.
guys.
Peace.
See you. I'm about.
Was
I'm
he
gonna
just
get.
doing straight 120 a spot?
Are you gonna hit a pod sriracha, Adam?
Wait, what are we watching?
Oh,
right now?
we just cut the.
Bro, he just drives around opening up the gas lid.
F1 break.
Who is it?
Monmouth channel? Just search F1. It's the very first one.
Vince, by the way, I checked my Whatnot orders, bro. The pair of shoes that I got from you guys like ages ago is still saying it's not shipped, even though I've already received it.
Charge back.
Yeah.
Ace Run.
No, I did. I already got them, and I've since sold them. But I'm saying like, it's still the status on Whatnot is still that they're shipping.
Alright, dudes, I
only
gotta
know
hop
that-
off for a little bit. I'll be back.
All right,
go.
sir.
Peace,
I only
peace.
know that because I was trying to change my Whatnot name, and it said I couldn't. It couldn't let me until my orders weren't pending anymore. I was like, what is that? So
Just send them an email. They actually respond pretty quick. Email.
We got on Fortnite right now. We got me, Matt. Who else?
I'm in. I'm watching this break though.
We need a fourth. Anyone?
Wait,
I'll
Aiden,
play.
what happened? What happened to the
I
shoots?
can play for a couple.
Were they
Beef
completely
is in,
gone?
dude. Beef is here. Oh my god,
Oh,
beef.
yeah.
Link that whatnot, dude.